"Daddy, why are those ladies being so mean to Sophia?" That innocent question from 7-year-old Lily shook billionaire Adam Grayson to his core. Hidden behind his office door, he heard his daughter whisper, while watching a group of wealthy women smile politely at each other, but glare with contempt whenever the maid, Sophia James, walked into the room. Adam had installed secret cameras to observe the women he had invited. On his therapist's advice, he was letting Lily spend time with 5 women from high society so that she could choose a potential new mother, after losing her own in a car accident. A lawyer, a doctor, a businesswoman, an architect, and a glamorous socialite. On paper, they all looked perfect, but reality was very different. From the very first day, these women declared war on Sophia, who had been working in the mansion for only 3 months. They whispered cruel words, mocked her background, and treated her as if she didn't deserve to breathe the same air. The reason was simple. Lily clearly preferred Sophia's company over theirs. Victoria Harrington, the most influential of the candidates, led the attacks. "That maid doesn't belong here," she hissed to the others. "If Adam sees how attached Lily is to her, we don't stand a chance." At dinners, the women made poisonous comments. Children must learn their social class early. Proper mothers don't come from the servants' quarters. Sophia never retaliated. She smiled softly, bowed her head politely, and kept caring for Lily. Yet behind those calm eyes burned a determination stronger than any insult. She had seen worse in her life, and knew patience was her sharpest weapon. No one in that luxurious house knew Sophia's full story. She was not just a maid. She had a degree in education and years of experience teaching children. She had taken the cleaning job only to pay for her sick mother's treatment. Her kindness and gentle wisdom had already transformed Lily's broken little heart. For the first time since her mother's death, the child laughed, played, and even slept without nightmares. Adam could see the change clearly. Yet, he was still unsure whether to follow his head or his heart. Things turned darker when Victoria gathered the women in the library. "If we don't get rid of her, Adam will never pick one of us," she said coldly. They hatched a plan, a fake dossier full of lies. They would accuse Sophia of overstepping boundaries, of manipulating the child, even of stealing. A few days later, Lily's precious teddy bear, the last gift from her late mother, suddenly appeared in Sophia's room. "Look what we found," Victoria announced dramatically. "In the maid's closet." Lily's eyes filled with tears. "Sophia, did you take my teddy bear?" The room fell silent. Sophia could have screamed in protest, but instead she bent down, hugged the crying child, and whispered, "My little one, you know in your heart I would never take anything from you. People who love you never try to confuse that heart." Adam, watching through the cameras, felt his last doubts vanish. He knew the truth, both about Sophia and about the women who tried to destroy her. Adam had already hired a private investigator. The results were shocking. Victoria Harrington was tied to embezzlement scandals in her family charity. Priscilla, the lawyer, had multiple lawsuits for workplace harassment and racial discrimination. Dr. Christina had lost her medical license in 2 states. Rebecca, the architect, was investigated for tax evasion. Amanda, the hotel heiress, faced lawsuits from former employees for running a hostile work environment. Meanwhile, Sophia's former professor provided Adam with a psychological report confirming that Lily's healing was due to Sophia's love and guidance. The evidence was undeniable. On Friday, Adam called everyone to the grand hall. The 5 women arrived confidently, expecting to hear which one had been chosen. "Before I announce my decision," Adam said calmly, "I want to share some findings." One by one, their scandals appeared on the big screen. Newspaper articles, legal documents, investigation files. The women paled as their dirty secrets were exposed. Then came the recordings, their cruel words against Sophia, the plan to sabotage her, the teddy bear setup. Their own voices condemned them. Lily suddenly ran forward and wrapped her arms around Sophia. "Daddy, I don't want a new mommy. I just want Sophia." The silence was deafening. Finally, Adam walked toward Sophia, knelt down and said, "Sophia James, will you marry me?" On Friday, Adam called everyone to the grand hall. The 5 women arrived confidently, expecting to hear which one had been chosen. Before I announce my decision, Adam said calmly, I want to share some findings. One by one, their scandals appeared on the big screen. Newspaper articles, legal documents, investigation files. The women paled as their dirty secrets were exposed. Then came the recordings, their cruel words against Sophia, the plan to sabotage her, the teddy bear setup. Their own voices condemned them. Lily suddenly ran forward and wrapped her arms around Sophia. Daddy, I don't want a new mommy. I just want Sophia. The silence was deafening. Finally, Adam walked toward Sophia, knelt down and said, Sophia James, will you marry me? The women gasped in horror. Lily squealed with joy. Yes, now Sophia will really be my mom. The 5 candidates left the mansion humiliated, their reputations already collapsing in the media. Within days, their careers and social standing crumbled. But Adam and Sophia began a new chapter together. Their wedding became the talk of the city, not because of scandal, but because of the powerful message it carried. Love, respect, and kindness had triumphed over arrogance and prejudice. 2 years later, Sophia ran a foundation that provided education and art scholarships for underprivileged children. Adam supported her dream fully. Lily thrived, playing piano, speaking new languages, and living with the joy she thought she had lost forever. The family also welcomed a baby boy, completing their happiness. During a television interview, Adam was asked, wasn't it controversial to marry your maid? He laughed. I didn't marry a maid. I married an educated, intelligent woman who healed my daughter's heart and showed me the true meaning of family. If that's controversial, then the problem isn't with us. It's with society's shallow standards. At home, Sophia watched the interview with Lily on her lap and the baby in her arms. The little girl beamed proudly and said, My mom is the bravest woman in the world, and she makes the best chocolate cake too. Sophia smiled, her heart full. Her greatest revenge had never been to destroy her enemies. It was to live so well, with so much love and dignity, that their cruelty collapsed under its own weight. That morning, as Adam called from the garden, Love, come see, Lily wrote a song for you. Sophia walked toward the family she had built. She knew the truth. Sometimes the most powerful answer to prejudice is not anger, but living a life so bright that it exposes the darkness for what it really is.